what are you telling your clients today, in terms of, maybe let's talk turn times. I mean, how many out, obviously it's great because you're saying that, hey, there's not a lot on the market, so yours is going to be seen. But is inventory still moving?
It is. It's so funny, Garrett, that several homes that we've put on the market in the last week or 2 weeks have still gotten multiple offers in the first 24 to 48 hours on the market. And a lot of those have been with an agent just videoing the home and showing the property to their client, even though we've provided a video. I think if you've got a dual protection here of us, the listing agent providing a video and the buyer's agent providing a video, and those are congruent messages to a buyer that this is a really great property and it's priced well, and there's not a lot of options out there, then we're seeing buyers make opportunities happen without being inside the property. Back in the day, a buyer typically would trust a real experienced agent such as myself and our teammates. If we told them a home was good and it was priced well and they didn't see it, they were still making offers. But today, with all the additional media options that we have and that we're utilizing, absolutely. If there's some important things to a buyer and you've done a good job vetting on the front end what those important things are, we can answer those and remove those objections very easily and very quickly. And so, dude, we're seeing inventory move because there's not a lot of it yet. There's a lot of buyers that are coming in from out of other states, moving up or moving down throughout the Metroplex, from other cities. Even the job growth here, right? Amazon and Lockheed and some of the other employees that are adding thousands of jobs. These people have got to find places to live. The apartments have very little space in them. There's very little lease options right now. And it's smart to buy a home with rates in the upper 2s to low 3s and a 15 to 30 year note. Benchmark is turning these still at a 20 to 30 day window when some of these big banks are struggling to keep up right now. And, suffice it to say, that's why we have a relationship with Benchmark, because we want every one of our buyers, and even buyers that are buying our properties, our listings, to have a conversation with Benchmark, because we know it'll get done when some of these large banks are taking 45 or 60 days and still barely making it to the finish line, if that. So I just want you to rest assured that if you're watching this video, you clearly know the integrity of Benchmark Mortgage and our relationship with the Tomlin team in Benchmark. It's solid, it's strong for a good reason, because you're in the best hands. So yeah, there's just, I don't know if I answered your question, man. I chased a few bears and rabbits on that one.
No, absolutely, you did. I can't help but think, like, any house that has a home office in it is going to be great, because everybody working from home, that's one room they're going to have from now on.
Absolutely. And, I truly think that there are a lot of people going, if this ever happens again, do I want to be in this house again for the next 2 months? There's a lot of people that are saying, I got to have a few things different right now. Whether it's a pool, I got to be able to have a pool to sit by, or for the kids to swim in, or an office, maybe 2 offices. A lot of folks are looking for homes that have the option of 2 places for if you've got a couple that needs 2 spaces to work out of. And so there's a lot of things that I think we'll see changing. We'll probably see builders building homes a little differently from this as well. And we'll certainly see technology spike in a home, because every one of us have had to use Zoom. Probably we've had to be on multiple calls. We've had 5 to 10 devices. All my college kids are home, so our bandwidth is going crazy. I had to buy a new router that doubled our speed so we could all keep up. You're probably seeing a delay even today because of that, and so it's changing. It's changing not just how we view living, how we view buying a home or selling a house. It's changing how we live, right? And I think it's causing us to choose wiser and smarter in how we live and decisions we make. But trust this, that if you've got a real estate professional and a financial advisor such as Benchmark on your team, that know what they're doing and that have been through times like this in the past, and know how to navigate uncharted waters. Man, I think of this like rafting. If we were going down a whitewater rapid right now, Garrett, and there's some new boulders that weren't there 2 months ago. There's some new heavy white water ahead of us that we didn't have before. There's waterfalls that did not exist before. And if you got somebody that's helping guide this, man, you can trust that you're going to come out the other side, not just safe, but also with not having lost a few hairs or turned gray. And it's so smart to make sure that your trusted advisor is someone that is, man, that knows what they're doing. That's why we partner together so well in our two companies here.
Well, thanks so much for the time, JD. That was huge. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your local Benchmark loan officer. They will, if it's not the JD Tomlin team here locally in Texas, all of our branches know incredible real estate agents that will be able to get you into your dream home, and we look forward to being a part of that process.